Hello students of class 7, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya High Secondary School. So I will teach you chemistry, and this video is for the matter and its composition, and this is the part 3. In the previous video we learned about the atoms, about the molecules, and today we will discuss about the characteristics of the particles of matter. So what are the characteristics that a matter have, that the particles of the matter have? Firstly, the particles of the matter have space between them. It is called the intermolecular space. So what are the characteristics? First one is the interparticular or intramolecular space. So let me give you one example by which you can understand it more better. Like if we can take 2 glasses of the water, okay, and then if we dip 1 spoon on it, then we can see that the water level will rise. After some time, if we remove it, then also the water level will be decreased in the previous part. So how? So the spoon have some mass. It occupies some space. That is why the water level increased. But in the same way, the same glass of the water, 2 glasses, if we pour 1 spoon sugar on it, okay, if we pour 1 spoon sugar on it, we will see that the water level does not increase. Why? Because the sugar disappears but the level of the water of the glass does not rise. That means the volume of water has not increased. But when the sugar molecules disappear, like the sugar particles being smaller and get adjusted between the water molecules, they are that much of smaller, they are being adjusted themselves in the water molecules, and that is why, and they occupy the intermolecular spaces which is present in this water, and that is why the water level does not rise. So then in this way we can prove that the water has some intramolecular space or interparticular space. Okay, so it is the first character of the matter and the presence of what are the things are present in this matter. The second character is particles of matter are always in random motion. Like now we know that the matter is made up of many particles which have some gas beneath it. So one more example that I can give you, one more activity, like take 2 cups of the water and add few drops of blue ink on it. Then what you will observe? That you will observe that the ink will slowly mix uniformly in the water, making the whole solution blue. So if we pour some drop of the blue ink, we can see that it will uniformly distributed in the full amount of the water, and it will make the whole water blue. Okay, so this is because the water as well as ink particles are in continuous motion, and it is the property of the matter. So due to this motion, the blue color particles of the ink spread all over the water and make the water blue. Okay, so why the particles move? It is the next question. Like this is because the process of the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. The kinetic energy increases with increase in temperature and also decreases in the decrease of the temperature. So hence moved up particles increases or decreases with increase and decrease of the temperature. It is properly based on the and it dependent on the temperature. So if the temperature will increase, the kinetic energy will also increase. Okay. So the next property of it is the particles of matter attract each other. How can we prove that the particles of the matter that attract each other? So if we took one wooden block and give some pressure, it will break into the pieces. Okay, and these two small pieces, we can't break it down into small pieces. So the two blocks can easily separate it, but the blocks is made up of particles do not separate easily. And the same way, if we take some chalk piece and we can apply some force on it, it will break into the pieces in two pieces. And same way, if we take some water and throw it, you will see that the falling droplets of water have a spherical shape. We can't produce the molecule or the atoms by it because we can't separate the molecules so easily. So all this show that it has an intermolecular force of attraction between the particles of wooden blocks. Okay, and also the chalk pieces and also for the water. And hence it is proved that the intermolecular attraction between the particles keep them together. So here also some intermolecular spaces and intermolecular attraction make them keep together. Okay, so these are the characteristics of some matter, like firstly the interparticular or the intramolecular space, which I have given you the activity like this glass and filled with water, and after dipping off this spoon. The next is particles matter are always in random motion. We can give the example like that. If we give some 2 drops of the color in clean water, it will mix randomly. And thirdly, we can tell you that particles of matter attract each other, and that is why we can't separate the molecules of this easily. Okay, so in the next class we are going to discuss about the states of the matter. Till then, thank you.